Welcome to Nitty's Recap. A recap is a whole bunch of footage that didn't make it to my regular vlogs. So this is my way of showing you guys some behind the footage, edited out information, and also giving you information throughout the week on how my week progressed, what I did, if you haven't watched every single video. So stay tuned to watch that. What's poppin', homies? This is your boy Frank Nitty, back in the building, back in the sneaker room, bring you guys the second weekly recap. Yes, this is a series I'm gonna be doing throughout the year. Hopefully it's maintained, hopefully it takes off. So pretty much what is a weekly recap? A weekly recap is what I did throughout the week. So it's always gonna be the week behind. So I'm gonna talk about my pickups. I'm also gonna show you some behind the scene footage that didn't make it to my regular vlogs. This is some way I can dump the footage that I edited out my other vlogs. Give you guys the behind the scene footage that probably didn't make it to my outlet videos or maybe my vlog videos. And this is my way of providing content, lost footage or not seen footage into a vlog, quote unquote, so you guys can see what happens behind the scenes and I'll give you my commentary over it. So you know how we begin with Monday. Alright, so Monday the 29th, I took my son back to Orlando. Took him to the park first. He likes going to the park, he likes swinging on swings. We had a good time, then I took him back to his mom. And right after that, I went to a Nike outlet. I went to a Nike clearance. Man, I just pulled up to a Nike clearance store on International Drive, man. And I also went to a Nike outlet.
This is a size 11.5 and it do fit like a 12.
I also swing in Adidas as well.
Pull up on Adidas.
And I also made 2 stops while I was there. I also stopped at the Footlocker. Peeped some shoes they had. And then I also swing over to Shoe Palace. Shoe Palace is also in the outlets. I went in there and took a look at those copper 97s, which y'all probably saw in that outlet vlog. That could have been an impulse buy, but I paused and hit the brakes because we got a lot of stuff to copy in February. Tuesday the 30th, man, I went to the mall to give you guys the first look at those Air Jordan 9s. I don't like doing videos about shoes that's coming out if I can't physically see it. So I like to give you guys my detailed look, impression, and first thoughts and in hand. So I took my talents to the mall, took a look at the kicks. That was gravy. The shoe is dope overall. I am excited for the shoe, but I don't think I'm gonna cop it day one. I also swing into Jimmy Jazz and took a look at some of those Pure Monies up-tempos that came out. Those are dope. Those are still readily available for people who want those. And I also took a look at 2 Air Max 95s as well. You had all gray joint and you had like the infrared joint as well. I'm not a fan of 95s, but you know, if I see them for a great price, I will cop. Wednesday the 31st. So I did nothing that day other than edit my video, man. I edited the Nike outlet video for that day. And if you guys haven't seen it, I'll go ahead and make sure I post it right above so you guys can go back and watch that Nike outlet video. Now Thursday, February the 1st, man, first of the month, and you already know stuff already start coming in, man. I was up in the morning, 3 o'clock. This was almost another impulse buy where I saw those Air Max, I think they're called Thunder Blue. They drop on sneakers and stuff, man. First I struggled to get them in the cart, and then I was like kind of give up, but then I was like, let me try my desktop. I think I went on the desktop and I was able to cart them. I had 14 minutes to check out, and I was like, Frank, don't do it. So I passed on them, man. Now they're sold out. I don't see much places that drop them. They're hitting on StockX for $248 that's a resale value. So not bitter about not getting it, but it would have been a nice shoe to have in the collection if it wasn't so much stuff already dropping. And then moved on to that. That was early in the morning. That was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And finally, what topped my day off was customizing my first pair of Jordans. And you guys haven't seen that video because that video has not dropped. But I'm gonna give you guys the first look. These joints right here, man. These joints was the Air Jordan 1 all white perforated from the perforated pack. I turned these into some comic Jordans, some cartoon Jordans. This was inspired by a few people on Instagram. So I figured that's, you know, something up my alley. That's something I can do. All it requires is a Sharpie and some time and some patience and a steady hand. And I did it, man. I think I hit it out the park with this joint. I actually love how they came out. Again, my first custom. I actually love what they look like. I couldn't wait to rock them, man. That was Thursday. Friday, the 2nd. The second day in February, man. Like I said, I couldn't wait to rock these Jordan. Guess what I did, man? I threw them right on feet, and I took my talents to Orlando. Went back to Orlando for 2 reasons, man. I'll discuss that here shortly. So First I got to Orlando, I did hit up the Nike outlets. That was a given, man. I already shot the footage earlier when I took my son back, so this was pretty much redundant information. I didn't want to, film again. Plus I already saw the same thing twice, so there was no need. So again, I made my rounds. I went to Footlocker, I went to Shoe Palace, I also went to Nike outlet clearance, and I also went to the Nike outlet factory. And I also made 2 stops while I was there. I also stopped at the Footlocker, peeped some shoes they had. They had some Air Max 90 Fly knits, which I thought was dope. And then also inside Shoe Palace. Nothing special, nothing really, just looking to see if anything changed. Not much changed, so that's why this wasn't a separate outlet video, but I just want to show you guys the footage. And so after that, I drove to the Mall Millennia.
About to go to House of Hoops and get those Jordan 1s, so BHMs.
But first, I hit him up. I was like, yo, hey, I'm looking for those Air Jordan 1 Fly knits Black History Months. Do you have them? The person on the phone was like,
yeah, we have them. What size?
I was like, yo, do you have them 11.5? They was like,
let me check.
And then they came back and said,
nope, we don't have them.
I was like, damn. And then he said,
wait, give me 1 second.
So then he double checked. Then he came back on the phone and said,
I got them. We do have them. Do you want them?
I was like, yeah, go ahead and put them aside.
He said, all right, I got you.
So I pulled up to the Mall Millennia, went in there, caught my size 11.5 Jordan 1 Fly knit Black History Months Pan-African colorway. Shoes are dope. I already did the review on those. You guys can see that in the previous video, so I'll leave it up here if you guys want to check that out, or towards the end with the screen caption of the videos. Y'all can click on that as well. Other than that, man, I also saw the Air Jordan 1 Equality, the mellow joints, the black and white joints with equality on the outsole, on the back heel. That was dope. I was contemplating if I should cop those too, but I'm not a fan of the mellow ones. I'm not a fan of really Jordan 1 mids. I know, same concept. My bitterness comes with the fact that they don't put the same quality on the shoe. And obviously, we know we all looking for that Nike Air on the tongue tag. So that did it for me, man. It was a no-brainer. I passed on those. Before I would leave the store, the lady she had some posters that she was taking down. And she had a Jordan poster, a Jordan Jumpman. So I was like, yo, let me get that. She was cool with it. Took that as a consolation along my Jordan 1 Fly knits Black History Months that everyone so randomly picked up. That was weird. No one wanted any other colorway but those. So anyways, moving on. Brings up to Saturday the 3rd. Saturday the 3rd, man, I went to the coffee shop. I went to Symmetry Coffee and Crate Shop. Had me a tall hot chocolate along with a strawberry delight crate. I love those things, man. That's all I get when I get there, man. I also unDS'd my Silver Bullets 97 as well, man. Y'all can see like my man Wavy said, peep the pose. So yeah, I unDS'd those joints, man. Shoes comfortable. I love the look. That was a dope fit, I think. I also dropped the Air Jordan 9 Los Angeles video. So I think I worked on it that day. So yeah, even though I shoot footage, I don't always edit that day, man. Because by the time I finish shooting, you spend an hour shooting and come up with these concepts of what to record. You get home, you put it on your computer, you probably don't feel like editing. That's why my videos is always like a day or 2, sometimes 3 days behind, because when I get to it, I decide to post. So there's a lot of stuff I mentioned here that I haven't posted yet, and which brings us to Sunday. So Sunday, I took my talents back to the Nike outlet in Tampa. Haven't been there in a while. So I went there. And yes, that video has not been posted because like I just previously said, when I shoot, I don't edit right away. So look for this video here shortly, probably after this video. I'm gonna see if I can get it up within a day or 2, but don't hold me accountable for that, man. Before I ramble on, hope this video wasn't too long. Just wanna give you guys a weekly recap of my week, and this is going to probably range from Monday to Sunday, so I'm gonna try to get this out probably on Sundays and Mondays moving forward. Again, I'm gonna bring you guys the behind the scenes that didn't get covered of those videos I already posted. So if you like this concept, man, hit that thumbs up. Let me know if this is what you'd like to see. This is just me giving the channel another option, another direction. This is also giving you guys the opportunity to see stuff that doesn't always get edited into the videos that I shot. Some of these videos takes a while. You know, this is another way I can just circle back and bring you guys this content so you guys can see and enjoy. Anyways, man, thank you guys for taking your time and watch this video, man. I really appreciate it. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified with videos that I drop similar to this. Everybody who's been following me for a minute, go ahead and leave your comments down below. Continue leaving those comments down below. You know I'm ready responding to each and every single one of you. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up, man. That means a lot and it takes us very far too. And you already know my slogan. Good to go.